The Nighttime Firefly Spectacle. One warm autumn night, when the breeze barely rustled the treetops, little kitten Knopka couldn't fall asleep. "Tyopa, are you awake?" she whispered, peeking out of her window in a sweater that covered her down to her paws. A sleepy voice came from the doghouse. "How could I sleep when you're glowing like a lantern?" Knopka chuckled. Her eyes really were shining brighter than usual. "I have a feeling something magical is going to happen tonight." "Magical?" Tyopa crawled out, shook himself, and looked up at the sky. It was sprinkled with stars, like sugar scattered on velvet. "Well then, we'd better go find out." They walked down a familiar path, gently brushing past bushes and stepping quietly so as not to wake the sleeping animals. Suddenly, right in front of them, a tiny spark, then another, and another, and then a whole glowing cloud. "Fireflies!" Knopka whispered in awe. Hundreds of tiny lights swirled and danced in the air. "Wait," Tyopa crouched down. "They're not just flying around. Look, they're forming a pattern." And so they were. The fireflies were lining up into an airy spiral, as if someone were conducting their dance. "It's like a ballet," Knopka gasped. "Maybe they're having a celebration." They decided to follow the fireflies. The glowing swarm led them to a small clearing deep in the forest, where animals were gathered. Fox cub, raccoon, owl, even turtle resting on a mossy cushion. "Welcome to the annual Nighttime Firefly Spectacle," Owl whispered, adjusting her glasses. Every autumn, the fireflies perform their show, but only for those who know how to see with their hearts. Knopka and Tyopa exchanged glances. They didn't say a word, just took each other's paw and sat down in the circle. The entire forest fell silent, not even the leaves rustled. And then it began. The fireflies soared upward, spinning into spirals, stars, waves of light. One firefly landed on Knopka's little nose, another perched on Tyopa's ear. The forest seemed to breathe with light, and everyone in that circle felt they were part of something vast, kind, alive. When the dance ended, the fireflies vanished, melting into the night. "They always leave after the final round," Owl sighed, "but their light stays inside those who shared the moment." On the way home, Knopka was quiet. "What are you thinking about?" Tyopa yawned. "You know, I realized something. Light isn't just lamps or lanterns. It's all the goodness we carry inside us." Tyopa thought for a moment. "Then you're the brightest lantern I've ever known." Knopka blushed but still purred softly. "And you're my most reliable compass." They fell asleep snuggled close together, and even in their dreams, the fireflies were still dancing, somewhere deep inside their hearts.